Using Bootstrap, we can create a variety of different badges and labels to add emphasis to different HTML elements. We can see several examples on this HTML page, starting with badges. Next to each link, we can see a badge, each containing a number. To create this, we simply need to create a span and give it a class attribute equal to badge, as shown here. The span element is created, in this case, inside a link element. We start with our A tags, followed by the href attribute, and then the label for the link, and then our span element. So the span element in this case is given the class badge, and that's what creates this circle with the number inside. We have a couple of other examples, just with different labels and different values. Now here we see that badges can also be inserted into buttons. So we have a button element, and inside the button element we have our span element. And once again we've assigned the class badge. And this particular span has a value of 10, as we see here. And that's the kind of effect it creates. The next block of code here is an example of labels attached to headings. So we start with the heading tag and insert our span element inside the heading tag. So we start with open h1, the label for the heading, and the span element. So this time, since we're creating a label, we've used the label class and specified which label style we'd like to apply. So in this case, we have label primary. In the next example, we have label warning, and then danger and info. So that's what gives each label its unique color. And you can see that the label decreases in size along with the heading. So depending on which heading element you use, the label size will correspond to the heading. And we can create labels outside of any other element as well by simply using the span tags. Here we have a series of labels, each with a different label class. So the first one is label, and then label default, label primary, and so on and so forth. And you can see that this is the end result here for this block of code.